Hello and welcome back to ElevenLabs series. And in today's video, we are going to cover something new that ElevenLabs has introduced recently, and that's called flows. This is something like N10, Zapier or something like that, but within ElevenLabs. So let's see how we use this particular feature and what for. So a couple of days before, when we were doing dubbing, we saw that this was introduced recently. And I promised you that we will cover this as well. So the team explored it, and now I'm going to share with you how this can be used. So if I go to flows, then it'll open up like this. You can see all the flows available over here. And if you click on new flow, then it'll open a blank canvas for us, right? So let's wait. So this is the one that it is supposed to open. Let's wait. Yeah. And you can see here we have a blank canvas where you can see right click to add a node. Okay, and then we have here, which is to select any particular node. This is to move the canvas. Okay, once we add the element, this is how we can add an image generation. So for example, this one, we can move it, we can move the canvas, right? This is for video generation, this is text to speech, this is sound effects, this is music, this is composition, this is text, and this is to upload media, right? So I'm going to delete this, and you can see here we have a few options like perfume ad, e-commerce store, yachts promo shoot, and so on and so forth. Let's try for perfume ad. Okay, and when we do that, it will build the flow for us. Okay, so let me just zoom out a bit to see what exactly has happened. So you can see here, this is the perfume. Okay, so the prompt was ultra-realistic luxury product photography of clear rectangular glass perfume bottle filled with soft blush pink liquid. Okay, minimal transparent cap and so on and so forth. So that is using Nano Banana Pro. And next one we have ultra-realistic editorial fashion portrait of an elegant woman wearing a campaign be embroidered tulle dress with delicate floral detailing. Okay, so some AI prompting, I would say. Again, Nano Banana Pro. And then we have again one more image, right? So there are 3 images that is generated. And then we have place the bottle from image 2, okay, in the hand of image 1. Okay. So this is named as image 1. This is image 2. So place the bottle from image 2, right, in the hand of image 1. Okay, again Nano Banana Pro, right? And then it goes to the next level, which is place the model from image 2 on the balcony naturally with the product in image 1. Okay, so again this one, we have combined them together. And blue perfume bottle, no text, that is available over here. And there you can see that we have mentioned replace the perfume from image 1 with the bottle in image 2, right? So once that is done, then we go here. Woman turns away while the camera slowly dolly zooms in. Okay, again this is video VO 3.1 fast, it says, right? And then we have generated some text to speech, and finally we come here, which is the composition, right? So this is how you can generate the flow. Okay, we'll quickly check it one by one. So now let me delete all of this. You can select each of this and then click on delete, 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 and delete, right? So let me first use this one, image generation, and let me zoom in, right? So your generation will appear here. You can give the description, the prompt over here, like image of an Indian boy waiting to play cricket, right? Once you give the prompt here, and if you go over here, or rather on run, it will tell you how many credits it's going to cost. Okay, and that is going to be based on the prompt and the model that you're going to use. Okay, and of course the aspect ratio, the resolution, and so on and so forth. Now this is one way of giving prompt. Or what you can do is you can go to this particular text, click on this and click on text, right? So here also you can give the prompt. Okay, so if you paste the prompt over here, then the same prompt will be displayed over here and you cannot edit it over here. Okay, that's how you can do this. Here you can see image, so reference image. If you want to add any reference image, then you can select it from here, and when you click on this, it is going to have a couple of options. One is upload image or image generation, right? Upload image is available over here. If you click on this, then it will actually allow you to upload image. Maybe I'll upload this particular image, and you can see that this is the image uploaded and that comes as a reference shield. Okay, so that will be the reference image, and I can give a prompt to modify this particular image the way I want, right? This is one option. Or if I delete this, then the second option is image generation, which means the same one, but what you're going to do here is you are going to add the prompt here, generate image, and output of this particular node will be given as an input to this particular node. Okay, like we saw in the previous case, we generated a perfume bottle, we generated a woman, and then the next step we combine them together in one image. Okay, so we could do it that way as well. Okay, now here you can see if I click on image, which is the output of this particular node, right? We have a few options, which is upscale, edit image, okay, video generation, image generation, lip sync generation. Okay, upscale is you will make the image better. If you click on edit image, then you can see that this comes as an input over here, and you can give any prompt over here, right? So let me delete this. And then this the third option we have is video generation. So image generated from here, you will use it as video. Input to the video generation. Image generation again. So you will take this as the input and generate further images. And lip sync generation. If there is any human involved in this particular image, you'll make them speak something. Okay, so that's about image. Let's go to video. Okay, mostly the same. Here you can see we have two images, start frame and end frame, and let's assume that this is the start frame. So I'm going to connect this one to the start frame and this one to the end frame. Here you can give the prompt, right? So that's how the video generation happens. Again, you can select the model, okay, whatever model you want for video. You can change the aspect ratio, you can change the resolution, you can change the duration of the video. You can also mention whether the audio needs to be generated or not, right? So all the options available for image and video generation are exactly the same that we saw in image and video option while we were exploring ElevenLabs. Okay, just that this is in a flow, right? So for automation. Now, if I click on this one, we have upscale, edit video, mix with audio, right? You can add some audio to it, lip sync generation. So if I click on mix with audio, then this will be the input, that is the video, and here you can see audio. And audio, we have text to speech, we have sound effects, we have music, right? So those are these three things that we have: text to speech, sound effects, and music. So we can include any of those as input to this particular node. Okay, then we have composition, which basically means that you can add video and audio. Okay, exactly what we did over here. Then you can have text, which is basically the way we created the prompt here. Okay, and then we have upload image, which we already saw. Okay, so one more very important thing which we miss a lot of times is to rename this. So please go ahead and rename this to whatever you are trying to build, so that whenever you come back, you will know what exactly you are trying to build. Or if you have multiple flows already created, you know which exactly to choose from. So I'm going to just say test, right? And you can see here this is saved. Okay, you can also click on save workflow here, okay, if you want. And then right now we have zoomed in at 87%. You can go to 100%. Right, so that's about this one. Let me go back to flows and let me create a new one. And let me click on e-commerce store this time. You can see here we've got this image and then multiple images here. Okay, basically this image is also connected over here, right? So you can see here. So what I'm going to do is I'll go to this option. Okay, this is for selecting, so I can select any particular one. I'll go to this one, which is meant for move. So I'll move this and keep it over here. Okay, so we have multiple image generations here, and if I zoom in a bit, right, you can actually see that we have got three images generated from the same prompt, right? So you give the prompt and then it has generated 3 images for us. Okay, this is the one, this is the second one, and this third one. Okay, likewise we have 2 images generated over here. Okay, and we have 2 images over here. We have 2 here as well, right? 2 here as well, and so on and so forth. So all of these images are actually connected to this particular one, which is combining all of them together. So create a poster with all 5 products and add the logo from image 6 to all the products. Okay, so logo was generated on the top, and then all these images were available. So it added the logo on all of these images. Yeah, you see that? And then we have video generation over here for this one and this one. Okay, once you have these images, you can also download it from here, right? It will get downloaded onto your system, or you can also click on these 3 dots and click on save to files. Right now, if you want, you can also create folders here. I'll select this one, click on save, right? And once this image is generated, then we have asked it to generate one more image, which is add products website shop. Okay, e-commerce store basically. We have asked add products to store window. Okay, it will show us that, and then you can see show a person using the workout gear at home, right? So you can also see that. So this is the flow that they had in for e-commerce. So let me go back, and if I go back to files, right, the file that we stored just now will be available. So I can show you that. Yeah, this one, right? So this is what I saved. So let's go back to flows, and I'm going to create one flow from beginning to end. Let's see. So I'm going to upload an image of myself. Let's say this one, and say edit image, and I'll write a prompt something like, okay, so we're going to use Nano Banana Pro. Okay, so then I'll mention video generation from you, right? So we'll just have one. Okay, we'll just start frame. I don't have an end frame. Or I can say one more image here, which will be this one. So let's get here, and let's say audience in front of the stage. Let's say students. So I have to say generate an image of audience in front of the stage. Nano Banana Pro 16:9, and all of that is fine. And now I'm going to give this OA. Okay, so I'll say let the person speak about AI, about how AI can help students, and then let the students clap, right? So we are just going to generate it for 8 seconds, and that's why I'm not going to give a bigger prompt. And VO 3.1 fast should be good enough, right? So if you go to 3.1, then you see that this is going to consume around 12,742 credits. Okay, so let's move this to, and this is going to cost us 7,894 credits, around 8,000. Okay, good enough. And here I'll mention generate audio, right? And let's go here and say mix with audio, and let's generate some sound effects. Okay, we can also play each one of these individual, right? So for example, I can click on run over here. Let's see what it generates. 20% done, right? We also have an option of either running it from here, okay, which means it will run from here to all the nodes that we have added. Or if we go to any of these nodes which has an input, then we can also mention run till here. Okay, run will just run that particular node. So I'm going to click on this one as well, run. So let both of this run. So this will actually wait until this is done. No, almost, yes. So you can see here, this image got generated. And then we have this one which is getting generated right now. Okay, you can see here, right? And now I'm going to generate this one. So this can take some time because it's video generation. So let's wait. 1% complete. So you can see here this image as is given as input to this image. Okay, and this would be the final image. So generation failed. Encountered a model error. View could not generate videos because the input image violates Google's usage guidelines. If you think this was an error, send feedback. Okay, I'm not sure why. Let's give it one more try. Then we will probably change the model to Ping 2.6. So here we don't have the end frame. Okay, so let's give it a try. Let's see if it is able to generate it. Looks like. And here I'm going to give a sound effect like audience clapping. So let's generate this one, 100 credits. So you can see here we have infinite as off, auto is on, right? You can also select here what is the duration and so on and so forth. And you can also see the prompt influence and so on and so forth, right? So this is the one. Okay, so let this get generated. What I'm going to do meanwhile is I'm going to connect this one as the audio input over here. Okay, and this is anyways connected. So let this finish and then I'm going to show you how this flow actually works. So you can see here, the first generation it failed, second it failed, the third one is what got generated, right? So that's connected over here. I can actually click on run. This is going to cost us 0, okay? Because we're not using AI to combine them. Let's see what happens. I can download it from here, right? And okay, so this one didn't generate the audio, right? And that's why you can just see claps because that's what we added from audio. And that's how you can actually create flows on ElevenLabs. So once you're done with this, you can actually go back, right? And this file can either be, you can share it, you can duplicate the flow and make any changes, or of course you can delete this, right? The point is you can have this flow and then the input that I gave was my image. You can add any other image and the entire flow will run. Okay, so you could do it that big. That's the point of this flows. And that's ElevenLabs flows for you. Okay, just to clarify, you can actually use this in ad creatives and so on and so forth, right? Where you will have a model and that model will hold the product, okay, and speak anything about the product and so on and so forth. Okay, you could use the same model again and again by adding more and more products in image generation, and that flow is always available for you. Isn't this amazing? Go ahead and give it a try and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And please do share this with at least one person so they understand the power of ElevenLabs. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one.